Hi, I'm Momo from Japan. What comes to your mind when you hear the word Japan? Delicious sushi, great hospitality. What about the working culture? Have you ever heard of the Japanese word karoshi? This term represents an extreme working culture in Japan. In 2018, the Japanese government set out to reform the work style by enforcing a new bill. Promoting teleworking are one of the action plans. Later in 2020, this work style shift was accelerated by the COVID-19 pandemic. The Japanese government's promotion of working from home is based on the belief that it improves employee well-being. However, the previous studies found an ambiguous effect of working from home on employee well-being. Furthermore, no research has been done on this topic in the context of Japan. Therefore, the current study aims to fill those gaps identified. First, hypothesis and conceptual model were developed through a literature review. Job demands, resources model, and the conservation of resources theory are applied to underpin the hypothesis. For the constructs of employee well-being, emotional exhaustion and work engagement were selected. For job characteristics, one demand and one resource was selected based on the JDR model. Previous studies found that workload positively relates to emotional exhaustion and work-family conflict. This led us to hypothesis 1. Previous studies found that job autonomy positively relates to work engagement and work-family enrichment. This led us to hypothesis 2. Additionally, the current study explores both negative and positive aspects of work-family relationships. From here, hypotheses 3 and 4 were developed. Findings from the previous studies on gender difference are conflicting, and the study on moderating effect of gender is insufficient. Hence, the current study examines the moderating role of gender. Based on the literature review, hypotheses 5A and 5B were developed. The conceptual model summarizes the relationships between each variable. Moving on to the methodology, the current research applies quantitative methods, a survey approach, and a cross-sectional study. The age range is set between the regular age of graduating universities to the pensionable age. After 1 month of the online survey, an analysis will be performed using SPSS. We acknowledge that there are limitations to the selected method. However, we believe that the significance of the research is in the following points. First, the study contributes to the development of the models and theories and lays a foundation for future research by extending the JDR model and the COR theory to the new context. Furthermore, it gives managerial implications to the Japanese government and firms promoting work style reform to improve employee well-being. Last but not least, I believe that interaction between a presenter and audience is one of the most valuable parts of a presentation. Feel free to share your questions and thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you for listening.